Hey, what's going on? Hello. 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 Okay. Let's Paint TV in the house. Good to be here with you. We're all ready to go. We got our paint. We got Chad. Chad is in the chat room already. Good to see you. And we're ready to start painting right away. I got 8 little canvases ready to go. We haven't done any little teeny tiny paintings in a while, and I've been mentioning I wanted to do this in paint, oil paint, color form. We did it in black and white, so let's have at it. Let's get going here. And just if you noticed, I don't know if you got a shot of this, I don't know, but I am also thinking of painting a paint tube. I think we're going to do this maybe next. I think this is definitely paintable. I'm feeling this. And maybe some Tic Tacs too. I don't know. Just somehow feel like I want to maybe paint that. But tonight, again, we never know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing necessarily. I don't have any plans. There's no agenda. I don't have a committee telling me what to do. So I have free reign. I have free reign to do whatever the hell I want to do. So I'm going to paint this tonight, okay? And I think it's just color-wise, it is just a beautiful thing. I did lay down my paint prior to the show here tonight, so that's exciting in the sense that we don't have to spend time putting down paint. And I got my canvases ready to go. These are 5x7 canvas, 5 inches by 7 inches, and I just need to maybe put some gloves on, and we'll get painting. If you want to call in the program, 818-528-4516. Otherwise, we'll just paint. It's chill. You know, we're chilling out. I'm chilling out, and painting. Oh, okay. I got the gloves, but I need to pick up my brushes. Okay, let me put the gloves on here. Hopefully, we'll. I can imagine that it's going to take a little over an hour just because of the detail and whatnot. So we're probably going to go up to 2 hours on this flight. The flight duration, painting, flying. There's a lot of similarities. No, I don't know if there really are. Probably not, actually. For one, the main non-similarity is that you can screw up in painting, whereas I think in flying you cannot do that because you would crash and die. But you can crash and die in a painting, and it's just a painting. So, okay, so there is no there is no parallels. Annabelle, hello. I think I'm doing okay. You know, you just never know. You kind of wonder if you. I'm always wondering. Okay, I feel good now, but then I'm always thinking, oh man, is that just just for the moment's notice that I'm feeling good? Because next thing you know, I'm like not feeling so good. So, okay, let's go ahead and plop down some yellow. Because overall, this is a kind of a yellow thing. I'm just going to go on all of them because we're doing kind of a mass exodus, mass something, mass general, mass whatever. Massachusetts. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going. We're all going here. I'm feeling that yellow. I am kind of. I wouldn't say it's my favorite color, but it's up there. It's one of my favorite colors. It's bold. I tend to maybe side for a more sunset if there was a favorite color of mine, I think it might be pushing more of a red yellow, which would be, of course, the orange. I guess that is my favorite color. I guess I just like sunsets. I do. And I think painting sunsets and capturing sunsets. Yeah, I think that sunset orangey feel is pretty awesome. But I don't know if it's my favorite. But it's up there. It's up there. I also like aqua. You know, that's maybe on the ocean. You know what's really gorgeous in terms of favorite color is the sun setting on the ocean. And it's sort of, you know, you think it's going to be blue, and maybe there is some blue in there, and yet there is all this orangey sunset glow when the sun goes down, and then it kind of hits the blue ocean. Yeah, that, I gotta say, that might be my favorite color. What color is that? See, that's not quite an orange, and it's not really, you know, it's not a blue. So that's the color. What is that color? I don't know. It's not, you just cannot just say orange. My favorite color is yellow. No, it's a little more complex, I think. If you really want to go deep into it, as I have here tonight, going deep into what colors we like. As mentioned, speaking of colors, I love this this signage. I'm a signage kind of. I love signs, and I love advertising. God forbid, but I do. I know that's not really popular to say something like that, but I do like it. Because otherwise you would just have a brown paper bag, you know? You know, okay, you know, advertisement is connected to commercialization, to capitalism, and companies and you know, big companies, and yeah, and they fuck you over. But you get rid of it, you're just gonna get a brown paper bag. You're gonna have a brown paper bag. That's all you're gonna get. No, thank you. No, but see, I like advertisements. Also, you know, on commercials, I like them for the most part. They can drive me crazy though. You know, they will drive me crazy. Commercials. You know, what's the commercial that drives you crazy of late? Well, it was for a while. That guy, what's his name? Some actor that would sit in a Lincoln Continental. Matthew McConaughey. It's a Lincoln. I believe it's a Lincoln Continental. Did you know that he made a movie? And I watched it recently. And he's in a Lincoln, and it's called the Lincoln Files, something Lincoln. The Lincoln Defense. He's like an attorney, and he drives a Lincoln. It's kind of good. Okay. Though, Chad, you got a point. Brown paper bags would be fun for maybe a day or two. And then at that point, you, in terms of variety, no. You know, that's, if people want to, you know, they want to, you know, kill the messenger. And maybe rightfully so, if there's injustices and stuff, and boy, there sure are plenty of them. But the love that has been put in the advertising campaigns that, you know, I'm trying to separate obviously them from the maybe the I guess obviously I am. Okay. Okay, let's see where we're going to go. Let's go with some red now. Okay, so now the other primary color that we got here is red pretty much everywhere. So let's put some red everywhere. There's time to fix this. I'm not worried too much about it if it's going to be wrong or right. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Just kind of plop it down if you can. Maybe you can't do it. It's understandable. So it's a little overwhelming. Not a problem. But go with the flow, go with it, hang in there. Keep smashing that paint down, blocking in the colors that you see. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if we need to go bigger or smaller. You like that red? Yeah. It's good red, isn't it? It's beautiful. Now I'm going to get all intricate and lose some of that beautiful red probably, but that just happens. You just can't worry about it too much. You lose some of the goodness that's there. But maybe we can keep most of it. That would be nice if we can keep most of it. Cut in my blue with some white, and that makes the blue sing just a lot. It sings like a canary. In a coal mine. Sings like a canary in a coal mine. I believe that would be a dead canary. Not worried about the details right now, but probably I should, because I've maybe be missing something here with it all, but for now we're gonna just go with it as is. Let's go with it as is. Yeah, maybe we go higher. Okay, yeah, we gotta go with, get some top action, because we don't know where the top is, where it ends, where it begins. kind of doesn't matter how you go about it. Which is kind of nice. Possibilities. Maybe they should be just a little bit wider. I think maybe I'm gonna go wider. Ooh. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, Roland, to do a lot of paintings all at once. It's just I've come to find that it's enjoyable for myself. You know, it's a personal thing. You're gonna have to decide on yourself. But I found that it's pretty helpful for me. All right, let's keep going then. Let's keep going here. Might have to turn on the fan. It's getting feeling a little muggy. Let's reintroduce. Maybe we need to go a little wider on the yellow. Let's see. So there's something charming about them being kind of wonky, you know? You gotta go a little lower on this one, I think. This guy gotta go just a tad bit lower. Yeah, maybe just a little bit wider on this overall. I think so. Now that we look at it from afar, I see I'm kind of crushing the paint into the other paint and to try to, you know, I'm smashing it a little bit to try to do what I want it to do for me. You know, not necessarily how you want to go about doing it. I just find that I like doing it that way. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think we've hit all of them as far as we can. I haven't really been painting. I didn't really paint that much this week. I haven't really painted in oils for a good week. Well, it's only Tuesday. Well, anyway. But it feels like I haven't painted in a few days. And so it's nice to paint again. And then if you paint every day, it just becomes sort of you could get kind of tired of it too. So it's little of both possibilities are available. Now I got that little dark color there on the yellow. That's okay. That's kind of good actually, I guess. Okay, we got a nice structure. Let's open up the tops a little bit more here. If I can, make them a little bit bigger. Okay, I think I'm getting bit by a mosquito, so we're gonna have to get some mosquito repellent now. Let's do that before I get bit too much. Okay, let's take a little break here. Okay, we're back. Damn it. What the hell? Yeah. Okay, hopefully you're still getting audio. I'll keep an eye. If there's an issue here, let me know. Let me know if my audio's off. Let's turn on the fan. Yeah, a little air movement. That might stop those pesky mosquitoes. Okay, so we got a nice start. Let's put some backdrop on this. So let's clean the brush here a little bit. Okay, let's bust down some of this white. Bit everywhere. Oh yeah. Spread mic isn't picking up. Oh. That's because it was unplugged. Thank you, Chad, for keeping me honest. All right, good. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm glad someone let me know, because I wasn't sure if that was the case, but yeah, it got disconnected. Just simple. Of the simple fix. Okay. Might have to paint these larger. That's an idea too. Just paint these on the 8x10 size, because there's something. Again, it's the optics of the color that I like. So, but it's like climbing a mountain or something. It's like going up. The process that we got going on here is like you could do it 1,000 times. As well, we're doing it 8 times, but there's a continuum. There's a very similar thing going on, and then it's completely different, and it's good times. Things looking good here, guys. We got the setup. It's all set up, all 8 of them ready to get down and get some detail, down in detail. How about that? Okay. It's looking good. How's we need to zoom in a little bit for you here if we can. Okay, we're not, but it's okay. All right. Okay, we've only begun. Only just begun. Okay. All right. What are we going to do now? Okay, let's reaffirm our actions. Let's bring this blue over here. It shouldn't be way over there. Let's bring it here. I got these little brushes that maybe aren't the best. This one might be better. This is a better suited brush. Let's use this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we have completely changed everything. It's okay though. We'll power through it. Power through it. You're way down there. Just gonna cut my blue with the white so I don't have to keep mixing it each time. Just give it a, that'll be good. Save me some issues there with that. Okay. A lot easier to work with. I don't usually pre-mix my colors on the palette. I know you might see artists doing that, and maybe that's something you want to spend time with. I don't have the patience for that, but every once in a while it really can make a difference. I think in this case this is a good example. Particularly if you want to make a baby blue. Okay, let's get some more blue here. Cut some more blue. There we go. Okay, that's good. Gonna work with that. A little bit longer with that. Oops, that's a big blob. Okay, we've sort of hit all the spots for that blue, even though it's not right. It's okay. Now, there's like a little thing there, a little thing there, little thing there, just a little thing there, a little thing there, just a little thing, blue. And this is kind of some weird deal. Let's get that going. Boom, boom. Dude, that's getting messy. That's okay. Boom, boom, boom. We'll fix it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's get the little bottom part. That might be too strong. Let's see if we can fix it. There you go. Try to get the top going. Get the top action. Oh, I got too high. Let's cut that bad. Cut the top. They got a little top heavy. Cut some of that off. I'm going to cut it off a little more. I think we're just about sold out all the hats we did yesterday. I think we only have like 3 left. Oh, okay. Oh man. All right. So here we go. Let's keep it coming. Okay. Let me. How we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, let me get a little more. Refresh my. We haven't even gotten to the goods here, so we're going to do that here in a minute. I'll be right back in a second. Let me get a little more wine. All right, we're back. We're back. Hanging out with you here on the Let's Paint TV show. Most exciting how to paint show ever. Do I like Pink Floyd? No. Not really. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just tell you this. I do not like Pink Floyd as much as I like the sunset on the ocean over the blue, aqua blue, orange, aqua blue, green, and then the red, orange. Yeah, I like that. That's right, I sold a painting to Bob Dylan. That's my claim to fame. That's my claim to fame. Okay, let's see if we can get some little details in here. And then, heck, could be done if we can just get some detail going. But let me see if I can even get some detail. Because, of course, it's going to get a little tricky here, but I think I can just, sometimes you got to just fake it to make it. Okay, so this is a little thing that goes like that. Okay, I hit all the little spots there. Now let's see if we can get, oh, wait a second. Let's get the little middle thing in there. I already forgot all about that guy. Let's kind of smash him in there, the middle, so it gives me a kind of a little place to, a reference point, you know? Otherwise I could get lost in the shuffle. Everything will get lost, which is good too. Nothing wrong with that. Getting lost in the shuffle. We'll come back to it. We won't have to worry about solving the riddle of inside that little. We'll fix that next, after we get the other stuff in here. So now we'll go in with the white. But before I do that, let me add the red to the bottom section here, because there is sort of a bottom section that we did not really get figured out. It's beautiful. Don't have to get it right. I just want to get it partially. Address it somehow, even if we can't get it right. Sometimes you just gotta smash. I told you, you gotta just smash through this sometimes. And more so than the fact that you're doing 8 of them. You really got to smash through, because you know, unless you're just a machine. I'm not a machine. Not yet. Though I think you know, it's entirely possible you could be infected by a virus, and then next thing you know, you're a machine, an alien. What's that movie? There's two, actually. What's the movie I'm thinking of? Now they made 2 movies, so they made a remake of it. Oh, let me see this. They made a remake of it, and it starred Donald Sutherland. And it was actually, the remake was based in San Francisco, but the original movie maybe somewhere else, and it was in black and white. What is the name? What is the movie? What is it? Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Is that the movie? I think maybe that is it. That is the name of the movie. Anyway, there's 2 versions, and I remember I went and saw the movie, the more recent one, and I said, "Oh, I really like that movie," and I told my dad that, and he's like, and then I guess somehow he saw it too, and he's like, "No," he was kind of, they kind of didn't think much of my movie critique. And I remember them not really caring for that movie. Only because they really liked the original. And then I think I tried to watch the original, and I just, because it was black and white. You guys, I mean, the idea of watching black and white seems really foreign to you, I'm sure, but as is with me, but it was more prevalent or prominent. Or wait, what's the medication you can take for your memory loss? What's that called? Prilosec or oh no, Prager University. Is that still going on? Prager University. That guy's kind of quiet. Is he not around anymore? Did I see Eric Andre stand up? Yeah, I did. I did. It's good stuff. You know, Chad, I think Dylan would like a Tapatio painting. I know he would. Well, we're ready to get going here, aren't we? Or we are going. We're going somewhere, and so it's exciting. We're gonna get to the Royal next here. Do some Royal lettering. See if I can zoom in even. I wish I had better. Well, it's so many to get a show. Whatever. No excuse. I got excuses. It's always good to have excuses. It's always good for life. It's always good to have excuses in life. You know, why not? Okay, Royal. And then this is like impossible. You're not going to get this stuff here. That's okay though. We're not going to get it right. Makes it easier in a way to not have to worry about it. So I think though, if we got a bigger size canvas, maybe we would get a little more information. they tell you to pencil grip. I don't know what art school you're going to, but let me just tell you something about art school. No one should be telling you how to do anything in art school. You need to figure it out yourself. You want to be part of the machine? You want to be part of everybody else painting the same damn paintings? No. You should not be listening to nobody. You should figure it out yourself. It's not about, art school is not about art school is not technical school. Art school is about ideas, and it's about existing and figuring out who the hell you are. It's not technical. This is not technical school, art school. I'm not telling you how to paint. I'm telling you how I paint. This is how I paint. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just showing you how I do it. This is how I do it. This is how I like doing it. But it gets me mad when I hear that you're going to an art school where you have professors telling you how to do stuff. You should not be having any professor tell you how to do anything. That's somebody on their high horse, like I am right now. I'm on my high horse. Don't listen to me. Figure it out. You got to figure it out yourself. You got to be excited to do it yourself. There's no right way to do this. Some of that highlight going. Yeah, no one told me how to hold a paintbrush. No. What? Where do you guys? You guys are being taught how to hold a paintbrush? Did someone teach you how to hold a fork to eat spaghetti? I mean, come on, you just do it. What? Did someone teach you? Someone teach you how to wipe your butt? I mean, you just figure it out. Come on. It's so ridiculous. You don't need to be taught anything when it comes to art. It's just ridiculous. Now look, are you trying to be an illustrator? Are you trying to be an illustration? Are you trying to be a Da Vinci? Okay, then maybe you want to learn how to hold a brush and do that. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in being an artist and existing as an artist. The fact that I hold a brush incorrectly, that's so what? That's besides the point. And I can't imagine that you were actually being taught by a professor. Who is this professor? Like, are you going to an art school, or are you going to some trade tech? And because that's just not necessary. Oh, you need to hold the brush in a particular. You got to hold it. Look, you got to hold the brush like this. Listen, damn it! Let me slap your hands right now. Boom! Slap your hands for holding the brush wrong. 15 push-ups right now for holding the brush wrong. You cannot enter in the classroom. You're failed. You're out of the class. No, that's called assholery. And I'm being an asshole about just pointing out other assholes. I get it. But that's just not necessary. No one needs to be taught how to hold a brush. Come on. This isn't Major League Baseball. It's like that's what it is too. It's like baseball. Oh, you got to hold the bat correctly, man. Otherwise, And then you do that, and then you do that, and then you suck, and you can't do it, because you were doing it your own way. I'll tell you one thing. I've gone through my whole life doing it my way, and I'm going to continue doing it my way. You want to do it some other way? You want to do it, follow somebody else? You want to follow someone? He or she, very successful. I want to be just like them, and so I'm going to copy them. No, you should not be. You should not be doing that. I don't think. You got to question that. Yeah, I question that. Why would you do that? Look, you don't want to be like Ike. You don't want to be like anybody. You got to be yourself. Hold the brush the way you want to hold it, if it feels the way it is, If there's some grammatic element that you benefit from, yeah, okay, I guess that's worth thinking about. But look, it's not something that it really something that should be addressed in an art school program. I don't think so. Okay, trade tech illustration class. Okay, maybe so, because you're I don't know what you're doing over there. But if you're trying to be if you're doing fine art, this is in theory fine art. I don't know if it really is, but that's my education. Okay, my education, you don't get that kind of stuff, and I'm glad I didn't. All the work I've seen from people that get the more illustration backgrounds, I don't really like, Though then again, I don't really like a lot of the fine art stuff either, but I tend to like more of the fine art stuff. There's a little more chance, honestly, for the individuality of the of one's ingenuity when you're left to your own demise, left to your own figuring the stuff out. Plus, I've been doing this for 30 some odd years. I'm not changing how I paint. And if 30 years ago someone told me, well, you got to hold your brush that way, I would have maybe considered it, but I still would have said, screw that. I'm going to do it however I have to do it, It's painting is not necessarily doesn't, you can approach painting in a few different routes. I like the idea that maybe one is that I'm approaching it in a more emotional state as opposed to a technical state. And as such, any technical techniques and whatnot that you might have in your arsenal doesn't make any difference one way or the other. If that's going to help you out, it might make you feel better. I don't think your end result is necessarily the end result doesn't make necessarily make it better. Okay, I need some more yellow. Let's bring back some of that yellow. Somewhere. You like number 2? Did I teach myself right with the pencil? Well, no. I did not. You got me on that one. But that's grammar school stuff, Though I learned cursive. Do you guys still do cursive anymore? Anyone still do cursive? Anyone know how to do cursive? Apparently no one knows how to do that anymore, which is hard to believe. But my point is painting, there's so many more opportunities, freedoms when it comes to painting. And so my approach to painting is a more emotional state, I think, for the most part. Maybe not always, but, and because of that, I could do this kind of painting, with my feet if I had to, or my forehead with the brush stuck on the. It's the same, not that I want to, or if I had to, I guess I would, but it's more about, a need to paint, as opposed to trying to be just like everybody else, I guess you could say, oh, well, you need to be like everybody else before you can then, find new grounds in terms of yourself as an artist. That's an interesting point. That's a valid point. I'm not going to shoo that thought away. But I don't think that's the only route to take. It's not the route I could have taken. Let's put it that way. I would have been, stopped a long time ago had I had to conform to some kind of art school dictatorship on how to paint and how to be an artist. I mean, that just sounds terrible. You got to hold your brush a particular way. What? What are you talking about? You don't like ballpoint pens? I kind of like ballpoint pens, kind of. Okay. Let's paint the little teeny can that's inside that little space there. So I'm just going to give it a little blob of red. That's the can overall. Can. Boom. Boom. I sort of have, as you could tell, I obviously hit a nerve there. And I do have a certain amount of animosity towards art professors who are high on their high horse, as I'm doing right now. No doubt. But the difference, I would like to think, is that I'm offering so many, I'm offering you the chance to disagree, and I'd still give you an A. You know what I'm saying? I would still give you an A in my class if we just butted heads the whole time. Maybe. Maybe not. I would like to think I would give everyone an A. As long as you showed up. As long as you showed up, you'd get an A. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd give everyone an A for showing up. You got to show up. And then even if you missed a few classes, I'd still give you an A. And you did some work, I'd give you an A. I need more yellow. Okay, where is the yellow? Oh, the yellow's right here. It's right in front of my face. I gotta put a little shadow in there. How Frank's asking how the quarantine's been good for me. You know, that's a great question. I didn't really talk about it. Off and on I'll talk about, because I am here with you going through it. And it's a little frustrating in the sense that, okay, they're closing it back down, you know. At least here in Los Angeles. I don't know where you're at, but that's the case here. But it's, you know, we're managing. I work out of the house. My studio's here, so I don't go out as much as I would. Obviously, a lot of opportunities have dropped. You know, there weren't that many, but I did have one gig in particular that's not happening, and you know, that's just the way it is. I don't know. You don't really, but I'm managing. Otherwise, oh, I wanted to get some yellow. How are you doing? You know, with it all. I mean, it's. I think it's a little frustrating because we think, oh God, man, we just went through how many months of this, and it's like never ending, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna end anytime soon. Is an A worthless? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more detail going on here. How are we doing? Okay, we have already gone past the 8 o'clock hour. I lost track of time. Okay, shadow. Let's do some shadow. Give it a little shadow. That's always good to get a little shadow. Uh-oh. That went crazy. That's okay. It's just a little shadow. Just a hint. Nothing crazy. What's nice about doing multiples is that you kind of, you kind of move on from one to another, and then it kind of frees you from overanalyzing it, whatever it is, and then because of that you may actually decide, you come back to it. What I'm saying is you come back to it and you go, oh, you know what, that's not so bad, I kind of like it. This one's kind of off. It's okay though. It's all right that it's off, but it is a little off too much. That got screwed up. I screwed that up. That's okay. It's all right. By the way, the opinions expressed by the host, Mr. Let's Paint, do not necessarily reflect those of Let's Paint TV. What are you talking about? Okay, that's a little wonky, isn't it? That got wonky. Let's see if I just bring it back to where it was, I guess. Maybe that's what we'll do. it's all because I don't know how to hold my brush correctly. That's why I got it all wrong. Damn it. I never learned how to hold a brush correctly, so my paintings suck. They always suck. Well, they always suck anyway, and maybe that's the reason. That is the reason. Never learned how to hold my brush correctly. At some point you just get sick of these. These are getting close to being done because I'm getting sick. Oh, I see a few things I need to do. So let's do them. Yeah, this got kind of weird, but that makes it good. The fact that it's wrong is kind of makes it good. Maybe. Maybe not. Concentrate on the lid part. That can help the problem, the situation, just a tad bit. If we can get that a little bit going on. Okay. You're in Moscow? Oh my God. We're in, I'm in Los Angeles. Sun just set. Okay, let's put a little knick-knack there. Like a little icing on the cake. It's amazing how something just simple as a little move like that really kind of makes it feel like it's kind of done. Okay, this needs to go a little further, lower. Lower. Lower, but then what do you do? Okay, well, we'll just kind of get it going here. Let's see. Okay, I don't know how much longer I'm going on this. These kind of, but we got a good amount of it done. I mean, I'm not going back on these, so they're basically done. I'll just say that. They do have some problems here and there, so let's just see if we can figure some of that out here. Yeah, it's a Royal baking powder. I did a black and white Indian ink of it. Okay, let's just kind of give it some last chance change, fix, touch up, something. It's interesting. I just put in a little sliver of yellow on in the white area. Really does something interesting. I see a few things I need to still do, so we're still messing around with it. See, this is the kind of the thing where you can just keep messing with it. Will we keep it just keep it sort of a little free and a little disjointed and a little screwed up? Yes, we will. So I don't see myself fine-tuning this forever, basically. But I do see a few things that I could still do. See, that got kind of... Didn't really like that move I did. It's okay, though. This is all wrong. It's okay. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. What was the thing I was going to do? I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to put some highlights on the oil. Some darks there. I can do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's come back with some little white. I got a little over. Oh. It's endless. Back and forth. Well, you could have done it right the first time. That's true. We could have. But then it wouldn't have the je ne sais quoi. Iti. Okay, so well, we're just about there. I don't really I'm about to call it here. Let's put some little knickknacks there. Yeah, a little writing there. Sort of. There's some writing there. Oh, I got some writing there. Yeah, let me get some writing. Blah, 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 blah. This is complicated in a sense. It'll be kind of fun to do this on just spend some time and do it right on a big canvas, or a little bit bigger canvas. Spontaneous writing right there. Okay, so yeah, these don't really make sense. There's a lot of problems, and I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I think I would possibly like to have it right, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight. So we call it a day. That's all wrong. That one is so wrong. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah. It's got a sort of a dark thing on the bottom there. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if we can get that going on. Yeah. They're a little clunky, no doubt. Planned that way. I planned. Totally planned. Number 2 is best. Which one's number 2? Is that this one? That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, I'm done. All right, guys. I'll get a zoom in on you here. Zoom, 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 zoom. I don't know if this is the right camera shot for y'all. You can see the little brush strokes there, maybe. All right, so I'm gonna take some photos, and I'll put them up on my Instagram, which is at Let's Paint TV, and subsequently I'll put them on my Etsy store, and we'll sell them for $50 each. Okay, so let me go ahead and take some pictures here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so there's a shot. All right, so then I get a shot of all 8 of them, and then all right. All right, that's it. Thanks again for hanging out and bearing with me, and I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to paint this guy for a while in color. We may try this larger tomorrow, just as an experiment. We'll go larger. Maybe only paint 4 of them, just so that we can get a little more detail. I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel about it all. All right. See how I feel tomorrow. Number 2 is still the best. I mean, I guess I can see number 2 being maybe one of the better ones. Okay, so I quit, but I saw something I wanted to fix. That always happens. Always happens. Messing around with this stuff. Not gonna do that. I could do this forever. You could. One could. I'm not. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What is the name of the beer? No, it's not. It's called Royal, but it's baking soda. Baking powder, I'm sorry. It's a baking powder. Where's the camera shot? Baking powder. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.